Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. I wanted to bring you one of my favorite coins, Omisego, and I just wanted to go over the charts a little bit with you because I want to start incorporating some of the other coins that I have some faith in as well. So if you guys, look into those and you're interested in them as well, then I'd be happy just to help you guys and give you the charts for those. So what I wanted to show you, first of all, this is the chart of Omisego. So we have this open with the candles, and then we also have the RSI open down here. And our RSI right now is, let's see, around 66, 67. So that's very good, guys. That's awesome. And then what I also wanted to point out to you, I don't know if you guys see this as well, but I just started getting into some Elliott waves, and this kind of looks like a 1, and then a 2, and then our 3, and then our 4, and then our 5 right there. So that could break down because what I've learned is wave 3 is typically the longest wave, but it can never be the shortest wave. And here our shortest wave would be that 5 moving up there in terms of percentage. So it almost looks like it could be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what happened after this, we had that A, B, C correction. And then we came down to here, if that makes sense. And then you can kind of see how we almost formed a hammer right there. We'd like the wick to be a little bit longer, but it served its purpose because it showed us that we were going to continue to move up the charts. And then what we saw up here, this is almost like the Harami pattern that we've talked about before. So at this point, when we had confirmation, we knew that it was going to start going back down. And one thing you can also tell from pulling this trend line, when things most likely are going to have a chance of breaking out. So do you see this overall trend line? Let's pull it right here. Okay, so when we broke out of that, what happened? We had that run up. See how that happens, guys? A lot of the times when you break out of those trends, then you'll get a nice little run up. And what you see here, especially on this one, when we got up to $17, guys were taking their profits. They were thrilled with that because it'd been around $8, $9, whatever. Guys were thrilled with that, and it got pushed back down a little bit, and now we're making another attempt, but it almost looks like another Harami or a bearish engulfing pattern is forming right there. I'm having a little trouble seeing the candles. I don't have the best eyesight right now, guys, and I don't have my glasses on. I apologize. So let's see. Yeah, so right here, that's basically an engulfing bearish pattern there. So we're going to see if we have a little bit of a pullback or if we're going to run up from there and test this again at around $17. Let me pull the fib for us, see where we're at with that in terms of this run up. And I really like Omisego because the man, what's his name? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble thinking of him. From Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, isn't that right, guys? I apologize if I messed up his name. It's a tough one to pronounce. But he's one of the advisors on the board for Omisego. Omisego already has work cases in place. It's a really good business. If you want to study it, you guys should really look into it. And it doesn't have a huge amount of coin supply. So that's something that's a really big deal for me, at least. It's what I look for, a limited supply of a really good coin. So when we had this breakout here, you saw, or when we broke out of this trend line, you saw how we ran. And now I want to show this to you on the fib. So we went up to right here. Okay, so right now we had a retracement. At one point we got down to the middle here between the 382 and the 50. Then we went back up a little bit. Got pushed back up. So you see this is where we opened. We got pushed down and then we got driven back up. And then here, this is where it opened and it went down, and you can see that's almost a shaven head, so that's a very bearish candle right there. But we'll have to continue to see what this next one confirms for us. Are we going to go back down, or are we going to test the 382, or are we going to try to break up through the 236? And then you guys can see also the overhead resistance where it's going to be. See right there. And this is also kind of those tweezer tops right there. That's how we also knew that most likely we were going to have a little bit of a correction. And you can see on the Fibonacci how much this retraced last time. So let's pull that. And as you can see, we went down past the 786 on that retracement. So we had that run up, and then we pulled all the way back here. Just like that. So this one obviously could pull back 10 here, guys. Anything can happen. So that's why I want you to be aware. or we could try to go up and see if we can test this and break through it at the 1745. So that's what I want to bring to you. I really feel like Omisego is going to be a good one. Really read the white paper and just dig into the company and kind of see what they're all about, and look at that coin supply. From the best of my knowledge, it's like what's it, 100 million, 120 million, something around that range, but I'll have to get back to you guys on that. But it's not too many, which is really good. So Omisego, one of my favorites, and you know, guys, the chart isn't looking half bad. We just got to continue to keep moving it. We need more days where we have volume like this. We really need those big volume sticks. You see here where we made that run, same deal. So God bless you all. Take a look at Omisego. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just your friend, and just here to help in any way that I can. God bless each and every one of you.